Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about one of the best upgrades we've made to our truck from a functional standpoint that is not underneath the hood. I'm talking about something that impacts every day, every time you drive anywhere.
It's fragile.
Yes, some of you have guessed it. I'm talking about the side mirrors. We changed the side mirrors on our truck, and what prompted this change was an accident. Believe it or not, when we were in Jackson, Wyoming, we had an accident involving a hawk. A hawk flew into the side of our truck when we were going down the highway at about 45 miles per hour.
All right, so a huge bird just flew into us. We're on our way to Wilson in the Tetons.
And there's a whole story about what happened to that hawk. I thought the hawk was gonna die. I went back to check on the bird. It was stunned sitting on the side of the road. And it turned out a bird biologist just happened to be driving past. I'm not making this up.
What I'm gonna try and do is put this coat over it.
Okay. I don't know. Okay.
Generally, a hooded hawk will stay quiet.
Right?
So if you can open that bag for me
Sure.
and maybe pull the top, the lid out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Hi, baby. You kind of hold him like that?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank
well,
you.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And we took it to the Teton Raptor Center, and the bird ended up being okay. Our side mirror, however, did not. And you know, if you've watched our videos, this is a 2007 6-liter Ford that came equipped with the Jelly Bean style side mirrors. Jelly Bean, of course, is the nickname that was given to them because they look like rounded jelly beans. I initially thought about just replacing the jelly bean, but I started looking into it and I discovered something about these updated mirrors used by Ford between 08 and 2016. And the huge benefit provided by this updated mirror is the lower spherical element. The sort of wide angle mirror that is so critical when you're towing is about double the size on this updated mirror design. And you don't really realize it until you compare the two. All right guys, so here's the old Jelly Bean style side mirror that was on SEEMORE that was hit by the hawk. And you can see I did a little duct tape engineering on it that held the mirror in place for a while. But here's the new design. And again, this is an aftermarket mirror. These things cost right around 220, 230 bucks for a pair. What makes these new mirrors such a big upgrade is the spherical mirror, which is so important for towing. When you're towing, you use this constantly because it gives you that wide angle view. You have almost twice as much surface area to that wide angle side mirror when you're riding down the highway. And that makes a tremendous difference, obviously, when you're towing, because when you're towing, you really rely on that spherical mirror to make critical driving decisions. But even when you're not towing, when you're tooling around town in one of these big diesel trucks, it really helps to be able to know exactly what's beside you at all times. And so it ended up being an excellent functional upgrade. Of course, I kind of like the cosmetics of these new mirrors too. It really kind of updated the look of good old SEEMORE, and kind of to round out SEEMORE's updated look, he got a new grille and a new Ford emblem on the front. So SEEMORE's had a little bit of a facelift. We're going to do a little more along those lines soon. When I decided to purchase these updated side mirrors, I shopped around to some different aftermarket side mirrors, and I chose one that was probably the most expensive of the aftermarket mirrors, and that's for two reasons. One, people say the fitment is better with these. You don't have to do any cutting, and the install is a little easier. Two, the glass quality of the mirror is better. You know, some of the aftermarket side mirrors have really poor quality mirrors, and so the functionality actually is pretty bad. You know, some people have compared them to funhouse mirrors. But I'm happy to report that these really have an excellent fit, and the build quality seems great. They seem equally as good as the original factory mirrors. And most importantly, the mirror quality is excellent. I can, you know, see through these mirrors just as good as I could the factory mirrors. So that's the upgrade. Again, the brand that I chose is DEDC, is the brand of the mirror, and I'll put a link in the YouTube description for this video. If you have a 6-liter Ford, I highly recommend this upgrade because it is a huge boost to the functionality of your truck. Just take a look at these new side mirrors and you'll see what I'm talking about. Until next time, if you are new to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. We'll be doing more reports and updates on our truck in the near future. As always, Lolo Hope.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. Feel free to leave a comment. And of course, don't forget to subscribe.
By popular demand, Long Long Honeymoon is now on Patreon.
If you want to be a Loloho VIP, check it out.